November 2025. The sky ripped open, unleashing chaos. This was the wrath of Ditwah, a tempest of unimaginable fury. Homes vanished under surging waters, palm trees bowed before the howling wind, and a community braced for the fight of its life. City streets transformed into raging rivers, swallowing vehicles whole. Amidst the relentless downpour, an auto rickshaw struggled, a poignant symbol of a community battling the overwhelming force of nature. The battle for survival began, but the cost was staggering. Across the ravaged lands, 47 lives were lost, 25 disappeared into the deluge, and over 200,000 homes plunged into darkness. A nation submerged, a future uncertain. Yet, this immense devastation began not with a roar, but a whisper. Far out in the warm, churning waters of the Bay of Bengal, a low-pressure system slowly started to gather its formidable strength. Unnoticed by many, on November 26, 2025. Unseen, the low-pressure system gathered strength. Far to the west lay untouched beauty. Ditwah, a famed coastal lagoon off Yemen, a place of unique, protected splendor. Its tranquil shores stood unknowingly on the brink, threatened by a power yet to be unleashed. But its menacing movements did not go unnoticed. Scientists at the India Meteorological Department meticulously tracked its every shift, forecasting a destructive path toward the densely populated coasts of Sri Lanka, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh. A path of predicted fury emerged. Yet, its fury was merely beginning to awaken. In less than 24 hours, the nascent storm, feeding on favorable atmospheric conditions, rapidly intensified. From a depression at 45 kilometers per hour, it surged to a formidable cyclonic storm. Reaching speeds of 65 kilometers per hour, Ditwah was gathering its destructive power. This furious growth was no accident. A warm sea surface, a cauldron of 28 degrees Celsius, provided limitless fuel. Low wind shear then allowed Ditwah to organize vertically, its core solidifying, creating those menacing, curved cloud bands, the signature of unstoppable power. This unstoppable power soon unleashed its wrath upon Sri Lanka. Landslides choked vital highways, train lines disappeared beneath surging floodwaters, and entire regions were plunged into an unsettling darkness, their lifeblood severed. But the storm's reach extended further. Across South India, a new dread gripped farmers who had just completed their harvest. Under a sky bruised with impending rain, their carefully stored crops faced an insidious enemy, overwhelming moisture levels threatening to spoil everything. Days turned into a desperate vigil. Farmers like Ramesh from Krishna district fought tirelessly. "We have been drying this paddy for 4 days," he despaired, "but if the rains start tonight, everything will be ruined." Their entire livelihood hung precariously. The warning brought a desperate race against the clock. Their ripening harvests, fragile and exposed, faced imminent ruin. With every passing hour, the heavy moisture in the air threatened to turn their year's labor into a devastating loss. But these weren't ordinary rains. They were the harbingers of a season of historic storms. Cyclone Detroit, the very one threatening Ramesh's harvest, formed in the turbulent wake of Cyclone Senyar, a truly rarest of rare storm, unprecedented in the Strait of Malacca. The storm's unprecedented nature compelled immediate action. The India Meteorological Department, a regional specialized center, quickly issued an orange message, a stark, official warning for coastal regions, highlighting the imminent, severe threat. Despite the urgent warnings, the cyclone left an undeniable mark. It unleashed a deadly fury, devastating Sri Lanka and plunging South Indian farmers into economic uncertainty. A stark, watery aftermath, revealing the region's profound vulnerability. The numbers paint a grim picture. A cyclonic storm, churning with 80 to 90 kilometers per hour winds, and a staggering human cost. Over 47 lives were lost, each a tragic testament to Ditwah's destructive power across Sri Lanka and South India. These grim details, painstakingly gathered and reported, allow us to piece together the full, devastating impact of Cyclone Ditwah. Our understanding comes from the dedicated institutions and journalists who chronicled its fury. As the ominous date drew near, a grave orange message cyclone alert was issued. The coastal regions of North Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, and South Andhra Pradesh braced for impact, fearing the worst.
Subscribe to Discover Earth 360, where every video sparks curiosity and deep learning.